Hello, everyone, and welcome to Merlin Talking About Stuff. Well, to be honest, I hadn't really done a video in a little while, and I wanted to get something out. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to sit down at my computer and do a whole lot. I've just been working a lot. I haven't had a whole lot of access to my computer lately anyway, so that's probably the main reason why I haven't been quite as active, though I still have a lot of things I'd like to do. Got some videos I want to pump out. There's a Mercenary Tau video I definitely want to get out soon. Basically, what I wanted to talk about was about a week ago, I forget exactly who it was, but there were a couple videos made basically trying to stir things up in the anime community as the anime community sometimes does to make things interesting, or at least attempt to. Kind of stir up some controversy, get some people talking. And this particular subject, I believe the Shonen Knights did a video on it, Luffy did a video on it, Zoro did a video on it, and it was discussing whether or not Ubera Kari and just overall analysis or perhaps over analysis of anime and anime series, anime related content being a bad thing, and that looking into something fictional, looking into something entertainment wise, can take away from the overall entertainment value of it and make it less fun and enjoyable. And I found that honestly kind of ridiculous. I mean, on one hand, I suppose it was kind of a legitimate point. I could see where some of the elements came from because the original video I saw on it kind of brought up a point that you can take anything too far. I mean, you can take anything too far. If you overanalyze something so much to the point where you're taking up every little detail, and there might just be some things that are there because they're cool or awesome or because some people might like them, for whatever silly little reason. Not everything has to have some great overall meaning or impact, but no matter what, no matter what the entertainment medium is, whether it's a movie, a comic book, a manga, anime, whether it's music or a painting, television series, whatever, all art has some meaning to it. It has some driving force from which the creator put into it that had a particular reason for being there for the audience. And sometimes there could be multiple reasons. There are different ways that we all view a series, and that's what makes entertainment so interesting is that each individual person can have their own unique experience with it. So even though, for instance, an anime series might have common elements that make it really enjoyable for a wide audience and bring people together, when those people come together, they all have their own unique experiences, which keeps it incredibly unique and which adds to really interesting conversations. Hence why things like the anime community exist on YouTube. So we can talk about the stuff, the things we agree on and disagree on, and we can learn about ourselves and about why we like or dislike certain anime series. Ultimately, while I could say that overanalysis of an anime series could be a bad thing, for the most part, I don't think it really is. I think that the community has really utilized great things, and I don't really think that many people in the anime community really analyze anime and manga that much. I mean, there are some people that do, but for the most part, when it comes to like chapter reviews and episode reviews, from what I've seen, people don't really go into in-depth analysis trying to take in every single allegory and looking for symbolic elements in each panel and looking for the hidden meanings and deep themes. Really, they touch upon these things, but most people just say what happened in the chapter, how they felt about it, and they try to project what they think might happen later. It's not really that much analysis. And in terms of going back and looking at older series or ongoing series and looking at the characters and their development, looking for themes, looking for plot points, world building, I mean, to be perfectly honest, there's nothing wrong with admiring technical achievements in writing or art. It's not a bad thing to look into it and talk about it. It gives us something to talk about. I mean, you could be like, "Oh man, that attack was really awesome." Yeah, I know, right? That's the end of the conversation. I mean, really, if we all agreed on everything, it wouldn't really be that interesting. So overall, I don't understand why people think analysis is a bad thing. And this is one thing that really, really interested me. I don't know if any of the people that made these original videos even thought about this, but there are some people whose entire purpose for being on the YouTube anime community is to do that. That's kind of their thing. And really, I was thinking about how this was a brief subject that came up about a week or so ago. And I was thinking, this is really about me. For instance, this is partially about what I do. In a way, this is indirectly talking about what I do. It's commenting, it's saying, is analysis of anime a bad thing? And I'm thinking to myself, it took me a while to really let this sink in because I just wasn't thinking about it. I was briefly looking at the videos, I listened to them, then I went back and did whatever else I was doing. But I thought about it over the last couple of days. I'm like, it's kind of funny that these videos came up because this is kind of what I do. This is why I'm a part of the YouTube anime community. That's my thing. I mean, especially when it comes to character analysis, that's like my specialty. That's the thing that I really love talking about. And I love talking about anime series and reviewing them, which I haven't done a full series review in a while. I need to do that. I love talking about themes and plot points and character development and symbolism and allegories and world building elements and foreshadowing and things tying in. I love talking about that stuff in general. And for some reason, looking at anime, looking at a form of Japanese entertainment and all the different genres, looking at it as a Western viewer, as a person who loves film and animation and just storytelling and medium, just entertainment in general, I just, for some reason, do get a kick of talking about anime series, and I like to think about things. I like to analyze stories, and I really love talking and trying to analyze anime. It's what I love to do, and that's the primary purpose of my channel. I talk about other things like comics and movies and have random discussions about certain things, but television shows and stuff like that once in a while, but really, I primarily talk about anime. I mean, anime character analysis and anime series reviews and related discussions. That's what I do primarily. So, I mean, I certainly would say that analysis can't be too bad of a thing because, I do it. I enjoy doing it, and people watch my channel, and other people who have, and other reviewers and uploaders who have content similar to mine, they like it. Is it quite as popular as some other people's videos? I'm not entirely sure about that because, to be perfectly honest, it takes time to sit and think about these things, and a lot of times so some people might not like to think about things too analytically, and that's fine. Maybe they just want to watch it just to have fun. But but to be perfectly honest, I think as Zora Fanboy put it, really, as you get older, you're going to think more about these things. It's not just going to be a cartoon you watched when you were a kid, and you just watch it for the cool fights and giant explosions. You grow up, the world becomes more complicated due to your own experiences, therefore it's going to affect the things that you enjoy watching. Hence why we think about world building and plot development and character development and analysis and thematic points, etc., etc., etc. I mean, hey, if you don't like looking at something, say Dragon Ball Z, and trying to find some deeper meaning in it, if you just want to have fun with it and not think about it, just turn it on for a good time, as long as you enjoy it and you have a good experience with it, that's all that really matters. So when it comes to that, I just say, in regard to anime, when you're watching it, when you're viewing it, when you're talking about it, just discuss what you want to discuss, and if you feel like talking about it in any real depth, go ahead and do that. If not, just have fun watching it and enjoying it. That's really all it comes down to. But overall, would I say analysis is a bad thing? Well, unless you want to stop having interesting conversations and pretty much make the community a lot smaller and less interesting, then I'd say I guess it is. But I'm guessing not. But I'm going to have to say no. I think analysis of anime series is important, and it's what keeps things interesting. Really sparks a lot of good conversations. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really had to discuss regarding that topic. I'm a little late on that. I just thought it was something that was kind of interesting, something I was thinking about, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. But yeah, guys, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that analysis is something that is really too prevalent in the anime community, or we could use more of it? Yeah, just comment below and let me know what you guys think about that. I'll be getting some more videos out to you guys in the near future. Alright guys, Merlin out. Have an excellent day.